Holy. All the talking. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. So much firepower here. That uppercut just missed. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Nope, that jab not going to score. How about that time counter shot? Misses with the straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands.
He knocked his opponent almost out the ring. That's what you call stamping your authority. So if you're getting there with him tonight, you've got to make sure, you know what? I've got to make sure I've got a landing now. Because this is going to be a tough night tonight.
Nice counter shot. He misses with that straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give... What do we expect to see here in round two? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A big whiff with the right hook. Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. They exchange punches. Good counter punch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Through the straight left, but it won't score. He misses with that straight left. There's a counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
The bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. And Showboat is down to the canvas. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And down goes Alexander Usyk. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And he misses with that straight left. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
There's the bell to start round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. That hook was off target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh my, the Ukrainian has, and the big cat goes down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Misses with the straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
There's the bell to start round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. One punch could change everything in this battle. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch. Just missed with that hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that hook. counter punch. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And there's the bell for round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Got out of the way of that right hook. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Jab does not score. Holding nothing back here in the round. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The perfect counter lands. And down goes Showboat. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened.